Hi everyone again. Welcome again to our free online lesson. I'm Rosha Emma binti Abdul Aziz, and for today's topic, we will going to learn on how to create wainscoting in Revit. But before that, I will launch a poll for all of you because I need to know which background you guys came from. So take some time, take your times to do this, just for a while. Okay. So a lot of you guys come from architect background, civil also, contractor also. So 9 of 10 of you already voted. Going to wait until the end of the time. All right, I'm going to end the poll and I'm going to share the results. So as you can see, a lot of you guys come from architect background. Okay, so okay. All right, so before we start, if you guys acquire more information about us, you guys can always go to our website, Acad System website. So you just go to your browser and just type acadsystems.com, acadsystems with s.com, and just enter, and you will be directly to our homepage. So here, if we scroll down, we actually can find a lot of information about us, such as our information, our contact number for both KL and also for Penang site, Penang office. And you guys can see our latest promotion and news, as well as our latest workshops and webinar. And as you can see here, this is the topic for our today's free online lesson, which is create wainscoting in Revit, conducted by me. And if you guys interested in our upcoming event, just feel free to scroll down and join us, because we got like various of interesting topic, upcoming topic from time to time. So you guys can always keep yourself updated on our Acad System homepage. All right, so let us go back to our slide. Okay. So here I actually prepare like a learning outcome for us. So what we are going to learn today is actually to create a wainscoting, but in order to do so, there are some steps that we need to follow. So here is first, we will learn on how to create a new family. In this case, it is a 2D cross section of the panel of the wainscoting, as you can see here, just like a wainscoting and a cross section. So this is the design of the 2D that we will do in the family. So basically we will use two environments in Revit to do this. First is just a normal Revit project, and the other one is we will use the Revit family. So we will use two environments to create this. And then second, after we already done the family, we will look back into the existing project. And in this project, of course, we have to have a wall already, because this thing will be mounted to the wall. And after that, we will learn how to use the sweep tool in Revit. Okay, one of the tools in Revit that can help us to do the wainscoting. And then we can create it. So here, I just pick some picture for you guys to see wainscoting, but I am very sure that most of you guys know what wainscoting is. It's just like a decorative to our walls, and it is very like it's a trend this day. It is very beautiful. It just like make our wall look more exclusive. So let's see how we can do this in Revit. I'm going to share you my Revit right now. Where is my Revit? All right, so you guys I am sharing my Revit right now. Can you see my Revit? This is my just a sample model of my project. I didn't make it a closed room because it is easier for us to see like this. So I have like 3 walls over here. Okay, this one I'm going to hide first, the level, no need. All right. So what we need to do first is at the top of the Revit, we have architecture tab, and in this bulk panel, we will pick the component and model in place. All right, so it will ask us to pick the family, category, and parameter. So every time we do this, it is very important for us to know which category it lies on. So we pick a wall because this one we want to make a wall. It will ask for a rename, but just make it a walls one first. All right, so you can see that it kind of turned a bit grayish right now. And up here, it is automatically appear like an icon for us to use in here at the form, sweep, swap, and so on. And like I said earlier, we will use this one, sweep. So what is sweep actually? So sweep actually can like, it creates a 3D modeling, but by doing the 2D profile first. So the 2D profile will move along the path that create, and then it will give us the 3D. So let's see how we use it. So first thing first is we will create the family because we want to do the profile. So just create the new family. And to create the family, every time we create the family, it is important thing for us to pick the right template. So here we're going to pick a metric profile and open. It will give a blank page like this, and I'm going to draw one of the profile for our panel of wainscoting. So to draw, just pick the line, and okay, I'm going to zoom. All right, I'm going to make it 30 and 70. Okay, this one is just a temporary dimensions because I just want to make sure that I don't go oversized or over small. So this is my design. Let's see how I design it. 7 and takes this art, maybe 20, and buat dia gemuk sikit macam ni, and boleh buat ke bawah. Okay, this is the profile of the cross section of the wainscoting that we want to, and this one, another one, and something like this. And make sure it is going all the way to form and closed loop. So when I hover my mouse over here and I click tab multiple times, it will give us like a whole selection blue, meaning that we already created dengan betul lah. So after we done this, okay, as you can see, it gave us a default name as a family one, but we will save it. Tak apa, letak dekat desktop je. I'm going to name it as profile 1 and save. And then we can load into the project. Okay. So now we are back into our project environment. Okay, yang ni tadi family. So this one is project. Kita dah load ke dalam project. And apa yang kita perlu buat sekarang is dekat form yang keluar tadi, we just going to pick sweep, okay, like this, and then sketch path, and then kita akan pick a plane. But untuk lukis, untuk kita start enter the sketch mode, we cannot do it in a 3D. So we will pick a kind of elevation. Wait, I'm going to cancel again. Okay, like this, I'm going to sketch path, and it will ask us to pick a work plane because right now it indicates that we already enter the sketch mode. So when we want to sketch, we need a work plane. So in this case, our work plane is the wall. That's why we cannot do it in 3D. We have to do it in a 2D view. So this south elevation is 2D view. So just okay and pick any of the wall that we want. In this case, this is the wall, and click OK. So now we can start drawing. Up here, we can see that a lot of drawings tool, line, rectangle, and so on, just like AutoCAD, just like the 2D drafting. And we can just freely start to create maybe something like this. So we can also change the dimensions if we want, or maybe you just want to drag it. Drag it also can. See something like this. And okay, so we go to the 3D. Okay, I'm going to zoom. All right, so what we have here is this pink line that we just sketched just now, or we call it as a path. Okay, laluan dia, path. And this dashed line is a plane for the profile that we create in the family just now. I'm just going to click finish edit mode, and then here at the top of here at the select profile, we can click at the drop down and just scroll down to search our previous profile that we have done. So we already done, we already create, we already saved and name it as profile 1. Just pick it, and now you can see that it appear here, but however it is the wrong orientation, but don't worry because we can always change the angle. So I'm going to change the angle, maybe something like this. All right, 270, and then you got a flip button. Okay, the flip button is very important too because we want these things to sweep. Macam mana nak cakap? Timbul on the surface, because if we don't flip it, it will going to sweep inside of the wall. So let's flip it and just click OK. So now, like I said earlier, it will go along to the sketch or the path that we made earlier. So I'm going to go to the south. It will go something like this. So we already have done one. What if we want to do like the multiple of them, right? We want to do it like a lot of them over here. So there's a lot of way that we can use, several ways that we can do. We can copy, we can create similar, or we can just array also can. So I'm just going to array for this, and I'm going to pick to the last. Let's see how I'm doing this. All right, so I'm just going to array. Maybe I'm going to put 3 or 4, 5 maybe fit. All right, 5, just nice. But this thing is group, so I'm going to ungroup it. So we can select it as an individual element. All right. So that is how we can copy it or multiply it. All right, let us go to the east view. Okay. Okay, so let's say, okay, before that I say we can copy, right? Copy also will give us like the same, just the same thing lah. Also will give us something like that. You can copy, and then if we go and edit sweep, we still can edit it like this. And when we can we create edit, we can always be flexible on it. But this is for this particular wall. When we go to this wall, okay, I'm going to open east so that we see this wall. All right, so I see this wall. I actually cannot copy this one and put on this other wall. Why? All right. So let's say if I click on this and I want to copy, and I click, and let's say I want to put here, it cannot we cannot copy it like that because as you can see, it will be in a very wrong orientation. Even if you align it to the face also, it can be, dia akan tak boleh melekat lah pada dinding tu because dia tadi kita buat pada dinding yang berbeza. So I'm going to delete this. How we're going to do it is just by going to ease. Okay. Activate again our sweep command like this. Just exactly repeat apa yang kita buat tadi and sketch path. And here it asks us again to choose the word plane sebab tadi kita pilih yang ni. So right now kita kena pilih yang lain lah pula. And okay, and then we click this one. So now baru kita boleh start drawing over here. So I'm going to pick again the rectangle. Maybe I'm going to do something like this. All right. So let us go to 3D for easy inspection. All right, like this. And kat sini kita pilih file 1 yang kita buat tadi. Let's change it. Flip and okay, make sure it is in the right orientation. So maybe like some of us like wonders, right? Boleh tak kalau macam kita just nak buat, hold on and okay and okay. Boleh tak macam contoh kita just nak buat, kita nak create for example a path, a rectangle path. Instead of just one, kita nak create it like multiple of them. So boleh tak kita nak create diorang just banyak-banyak terus, something like this, and then kita just assign dia punya profile simultaneously. So mungkin lebih senang macam tu. But the answer is actually no. Why? Because okay, let me go to 3D. And as we can see, tadi kita buat satu-satu, right? But kalau kita buat loop path dia macam ni, 1, 2, 3, senang cakap multiple path lah. And we can see that kita punya plane hanya berada dekat satu path sahaja. So here, when I click finish edit mode, Revit will give us a error message and dia state kat sini more than one loop is not allowed. So we cannot do that. We only can do one at the same time because the sweep feature itself means that the 2D profile can be moved along the path that we made. So dia hanya satu path saja, tak boleh multiple path. Tapi satu path tu bentuk apa-apa pun boleh. So itu satu. Okay, let's say kita dah buat kita punya one profile kat sini. But what if we want to change the design? Actually also can. Sebab everything that kita load from the family environment to the project, kita boleh ubah dari sini. So when we change here, it will reflect back over here. And that we will change over here. So let's say if I delete here. So I'm going to change the design to be more obvious lah, so that kita boleh tengok dia punya perbezaan dia. Alright, I just buat dia flat so that kita boleh nampak, and then load back into the project and override. Oh, okay, I made a wrong one. Okay, back to here, and I have to finish the model at first. Okay, I have to finish semua so that kita keluar dari semua command. Jangan ada apa-apa command pun yang on. So back to our family. So dekat sini I dah ubah balik, and then look into the project and override the existing version. So now I go back to the 3D. Kita boleh tengok yang tadi dia macam gemuk-gemuk sikit, right? So kat sini dia dah totally flat lah. Alright, dia ikut kita punya family yang kita ubah tadi. Okay, but I don't really like the flat one. So I'm going to load back into the project. Okay, like this. Okay, that is another one. Lagi satu, what if we want to do like maybe two or more than two design on one project? Boleh tak? Actually boleh, sebab tadi kalau kita ubah yang ni, dia akan berubah ke semua sekali. So kita naklah satu design lain, satu design yang lain. So boleh. What we need to do is actually bila kita buat design yang baru, itu bermakna kita perlu buat profile yang baru. Okay, a new profile, a new 3D profile means a new family lah. So just the same process, we just need to create a new family. And sama juga battery profile, open, and here I'm going to do a simple one. Wait. Something like this. Something like this. This one, our second design, our second profile. It's a very bad design. All right. So make sure it is in enclosed loop. And don't forget to save it first. Just save at the desktop. So just now we named as a profile 1. So this one we will name as a profile 2. The second design of the wainscoting panel. So save. And then we can look into the project back. And here it asks you to pick. So we have to pick the Revit punya environment lah, wainscoting. I name it as a wainscoting. So back to our 3D. Okay, it already load here. Okay, I'm going to south. And what we need to do right now is kita kena activate balik untuk dia punya sketch mode. And back to create, kita pick sweep lagi sekali. And sketch path. And pick the plane. So I'm going to click this wall. And this time I'm going to make just a straight line. And okay. 3D. So that we can see better. And okay, alright. Now at this stage, sebab kita dah ada dua design, bila kita go back and pick what kind of profile we want to put at the what we call plane. Okay, scroll down, kita akan ada dua. Tadi first yang kita buat, ni second yang kita buat lah. And it will show like this. So I'm going to flip again. And just click okay. So we can have two or maybe more than one design in one project lah. Alright, so basically that is how we can do it. This is by default, it will give the material of air and black color, but we can change the material. We can change the material too if we want. Alright, so let's say we want to change the material for small board and color and okay. So we can do that too. If we want to change it simultaneously, we also can. It is okay. You can always play around. If you guys do aside from rectangle, also can. Straight line also can, but we cannot do it in multiple loops because that is the feature of sweep. All right. So here at the bottom we got chat section at the bottom. So if you guys like got maybe questions regarding this online lesson, you guys can drop down your concern or your question. So in the meantime, I will go to my website again. In case you guys have other inquiries, maybe you want to ask about like promotions, or you want to ask any about. I'm sorry, there is a disturbance over here.
Oh, dia tak masuk tadi buka gambar ini. Kau ajar.
I'm sorry, but can you you want to ask a question or you want to mute? Okay, it's okay. I'm going to continue. Okay. All right. So here at acadsystems.com, in case you guys have other inquiries, or maybe you want to ask about promotion, or you want to ask about any of the technical issue, you can always go to our our Acad system help desk. Just click here, and then, all right, just continue as guest. And here you can fill in the required things such as name, subject, email address, company, and the description. Here you can select the category, whether it is a general, sales, or technical issue, and just put your priority and just submit the ticket. Our site will respond to you immediately. All right. So right now, we will wait for a Q&A session. If you guys like have a question to ask, you can drop in the chat session, or you can maybe unmute yourself to talk to me. Or you guys have another option, which is here is my contact number. So today free online lesson is presented by me, Rosha Iman Abdul Aziz. So I provide you guys my mobile number, phone number, as well as my email. So if you want to contact me privately, also can. Sure, I will respond to you ASAP too. So I will. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for a while. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you too for joining our free online lesson. All right. And before we end up our session for today, I would like to launch a poll once again. If you think we are okay, I launch a poll. If you think this free online lesson benefited you, you learned something new, or you like it, please participating in the poll so we know. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much for participating. All right, 10 of 11 of you have voted. I'm going to end the poll for a while. All right, so I'm going to share the result. Okay, thank you for you guys who think this online is benefited for you. But another one before we end our session, I would like you guys to do some thumbs up for me, but we will do it together. So hold on, if you guys don't know, at the bottom of your Zoom interface, there is a reaction button. So we will do the thumbs up together. Okay, I will count to 3 so that we will do thumbs up together. 3, 2, 1, and Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. All right. Okay, thank you very much. Right, see you again in next free online lesson. Thank you.